I'm Jacky. I didn't memorize everything, so I'm gonna read. Let's see how it goes. I'm so happy to be here today, sharing this moment with you all. This baptism means a lot to me. It's my way of saying to Jesus, I'm yours. It's not about religion or try to be perfect. It's about love, His love for me, and now my love for Him. Um, my journey with God didn't start just now. Actually, I believe it started before I was even born. I'm from Brazil and I was raised by a single mom and my older sister. My mom is one of the strongest women of faith I know, but it wasn't always like that. When she was 23, she and my dad split up. She found herself alone, pregnant with me, and already had my 3 years old sister to take care of. Life hit her really hard. She felt completely broken and hopeless. And one night, when I was still a baby, she made the decision to end her life. She put me and my sister to sleep, picked up a knife, and was ready to give up. But in that exact moment, a neighbor knocked on the door and called her. That neighbor shared about God loves, and that night changed everything. That moment saved my mom's life, and I believe it saved mine and my sister's too. From that day on, my mom gave her life to Jesus, and it's been over 27 years since then. She raised us in a Christian home and planted the first seed of faith in my heart, and that seed never left me. As I got old, I started making my own choice. I got hurt by people in church, and I didn't like how things felt forced, so I walked away from God for a while. I thought I was free, but honestly, it just led me into more pain, especially in dating life. I kept choosing guys who didn't really love or value me, and to be honest, I didn't really know my own value either. At 20, I got into a relationship that lasted almost 5 years. There were good times, but also a lot of pain. I felt like I was losing myself, so I started going back to church. But not because I really wanted to know God, I just wanted help. It was like I had a deep wound and I was putting a fresh band-aid on it every Sunday, but never really let it heal. Then something happened that really shocked me. After a few years in the relationship, I found out that I was pregnant. It wasn't planned, and it turned out to be a high risk pregnancy. I found out too late, and my life was in danger. So I had to go in an emergency surgery. Remember walking into the surgery room, completely terrified. I was so scared. I cried out to God and said, "Please, God, stay with me. If you save me, I would do things differently. Just give me another chance." And He did. He did give me another chance. I lost the baby, and that was one of the hardest things I've ever gone through. But deep inside, I felt like God was showing me that this wasn't the life He had for me. That relationship wasn't what He wanted for me. It still took time for me to fully let go, but I knew the answer. Not long after, I got the idea to come to US to study English, and honestly, to get some space. A year later, I moved in. I ended the relationship and I began a whole new chapter of my life. It wasn't easy at all. I went through some really hard things here, and I hit the rock bottom a few times. but those were the moments that brought me close to God. I started seeking Him in a deep way. Not religion, not rules, just Him. I began to read the Bible, asking questions and doing my own research. I want to know for myself if God was real or if it was just a story people told us. I moved to Seattle last summer and I met Gio, who introduced me to Sideris Church. I started the Alpha course in January, and through that journey, I met Jesus in a completely new way. I found in Him the Father I never had, a friend I could trust, a love I had been searching for my whole life. Now I know my worth. Now I know who I am. I know I'm loved. I felt love like never before. And that love is changing me every single day. I'm so thankful for the friends He placed in my life. I'm grateful to have found this church, this community of kind people who love Jesus and have been teaching me so much. I'm experiencing amazing things I never thought I would live, and I'm really excited to live this life with Jesus. I know there will be challenges. It's been challenges actually right now, but I also know He has amazing things prepared for me, and that's why I'm getting baptized today, because I want to live for Him. He saved me more than once, and now I just want to live to love Him more and more. I cannot imagine in my life without God anymore, and I never want to live without God again. And if you are here today, you feel far from God, or like your heart is tired, or even like you want more, I want to tell you something. Jesus is real, guys. He is real. He's not just a story. He's not looking for perfect people. He's looking for open heart. Maybe you have been through a lot. Maybe you have made mistakes, or maybe you have been hurt. But Jesus isn't offering you religion or rules to follow. He's offering you love, a relationship, a fresh start. I decided to share a bit of my story so you know that if He could take mine with all its broken parts and turn it in something beautiful, He can do the same for you. You just have to let Him in. Jesus loves you. I hope you all know that. Thank you.